Sorry, y'all. I can't find my other stand. So bear with me. You'll put this shit later. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying. Alright, there we go. Get this situated. Divine Feminine, how y'all doing? Gabrielle here. I am back. We're going to do a What's Coming reading. We're going to do a 10 card spread. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, let me create some space so we have it. And if any folks are home like my ass is on a Saturday night, come on in and join the festivities. I'm going to do an overlap. Alright, using the Deviant Tarot, and I also have the Rider-Waite and the Starman out. I pulled out the pendulum to, see what's what. It's been a while. I've been thinking a lot. I've come across the term self-initiate. I'm considered a self-initiate. I don't belong to any orders or cults or anything like that, but the information that comes to me and the guidance I seek from the Holy Mother is really incredible, and the Holy Father. It really is incredible. And the past 24 hours have been mind-blowing, honestly, and the confirmations that I've been receiving from all the information they've been giving me, and there literally is confirmation. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyway, Holy Spirit, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, please, I beseech thee, contacting you for the collective energy of the Divine Feminines, for what's coming reading. Two more. Thank you for joining me. Truly, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. First card. What's currently happening? The Hierophant. Things that have happened in the past. This is past influences. Subconscious influences. Secret desires and wishes. Hidden forces. Events yet to come. The surrounding environment. The influence of others. Spiritual forces. And the final outcome. Interesting. Interesting. So, Divine Feminine. Bottom of the deck, we have a Death card. So, the first card, the current situation, comes out as the Hierophant. Look how they in prayer pose. Let me see that. Do you see that? Excuse me while I finish setting the mood. Figure I got plenty of time right now. Excuse me. I guess there is an impending commitment. Hierophant, right? But what is that impending commitment? Is that from your divine counterpart? Or Or is that the commitment between you and the Most High? Yeah, in my mind, I was saying duty, honor, country. But duty is duty to who? To me, it's duty to the Most High first and foremost. You only have one master, so you have one duty. And for some, look, I like these locked knees, right? How many of y'all took a break? You know, if you're not with who you want to be with, if it's not a meaningful connection, I'm pretty sure you are celibate. For some of you, I get this. What's coming is that you're actually, hi for whoever just joined me. For some of you, it seems as though you were praying for a kid. Hi, Anna. That's just for some. I wouldn't even say a whole bunch. But, like, with the baby in the back pocket, it feels like, yeah, there's a possibility. For some of you, you've had some very hard pregnancies. And you're just praying that this one won't be. Well, I'll pray for that as well, that if you are wanting a child, and I hope this pregnancy is smooth, like butter for you. And that it's stress-free, and your body will hold them in place. Okay, out of that. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing a Divine Feminine reading, a What's Coming reading. 10-card spread. Absolutely. I'll go over it. I'll give it a minute before I go over it. But we're just on the first card with the Hierophant for present day, for what's going on, like what's happening right now, for what's coming. You know, there's a question of an actual relationship or a commitment to something greater. Excuse me. Just let some incense. For some of you, oh, you just want something traditional, something balanced. And some of you, for this next leg of the journey, it will bring you balance. Oh my gosh. He said you want a baby? That's funny. Apparently. Maybe that's why I picked that up, because as soon as you came in the room, it shifted from focusing on the Most High and contemplating that union to all of a sudden I started looking at the baby in the pocket back there. That's funny, Anna. Well, I will say this person does value children. Anna, your person, they do. They see them as a blessing. I don't know them personally, but they might even be praying for you to get knocked up. I don't know. Let's see. Next we have past influences, and that's the the Six of Pentacles, right? So, in the past, for those of you where this is strictly spiritual, you were not satisfied with what with the Hierophant here and this capital pillar here, I'm going to say it's whatever organization you belong to in a spiritual sense left you wanting more. It's like they were doling out, like rationing the information, rationing out the salvation is what it looks like. It's like these are all the little wafers you get at communion and shit. And it's like, jump through this hoop, jump through this hoop, jump through this hoop. If you want to, you know what I mean? Like, it was never enough. And in the end, it somewhat left you wild and feral, like, just like, ah. And then for those of you where this is actually a relationship, right? Feel like the person played a lot of games. Always tried to maintain the upper hand. Now, for some of you, this person just was financially better off, you know, and you wasn't. And it's like they took advantage of this. Like, oh, you want this? You want this? Jump for it. Wait. I'm sorry, I was reading the comment. And you said I ain't trying. That shit choked my ass up. Right? He's so messy. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yo, your comment got my ass. Yeah, I understand the immature ones. Ain't that funny? It's always them that want to talk about I want you to have my baby and shit. I shit you not. It's the craziest things. But not in my personal experience because I don't have any biological children. But just thinking about my brother. I love my brother. I really do. My brother has a lot of children. Some of are full adults that have their own children now. Like, I'm a great aunt. And I was a great aunt before the age of 30, so I just... okay? But he was always... He one of them men that he gotta leave his little stamp. You know, a.k.a. a baby. And he meant well. But I can't believe these women fell for this shit. You know what I mean? It's like... Man, my nieces and nephews are great people. They did well in spite of their father. I mean, he tried, but there's just no way without, to me, extreme higher education or a fucking patent on an invention that was very lucrative that you could support. I mean, he has 6 biological children and 4 stepkids that he loves and adores. But at the same time, he's literally responsible for all them kids. And so it's like, but he's trying now. It took him 4.5 decades, but he finally got it right. So, you know, they can learn. But I do understand what it is when immature men say shit like that. But me and my brother the same. Like, I tell people all the time, like, he's a different sort of twin. Like, we should have been, like, fraternal twins. But, and I've told people before, not all twin flames are romantic partners. Like, I don't know. Like, me and my brother, like, I feel like that nigga and me cut from the same cloth. Like, it's, so he don't lie to me. And so he had no problem telling me that, yeah, that's just what he do. That's his little mark. Like, if he really serious about a John, that's just what he do. You know, he give him a little piece of him. But luckily, I have some of the greatest nieces and nephews, in my opinion, on the planet. They're wonderful human beings. Like, really, they're just not, like, they're actually doing shit for planet Earth and for people. That's why I say they're wonderful. But anyway. Let me see, past influences. Was the vice versa? You the one that's financially secure, and you was like, what you want? What you want? Like breadcrumb, not breadcrumbing, but like, here, little boo, what you want? A PlayStation? It's okay, come in. Oh, but I'm just saying there is hope, and I'm not saying fall for potential, but it's like it took three for my brother anyway. It took three baby moms and a bunch of attempts with other ones. Like the Lord had different plans for them before He finally got it right. Nah, breadcrumbs. Okay. Can't stand that shit. Ain't nothing worse than a breadcrumber. Really. Because you end up feeling like this. That's the subconscious influence anyway in the third position with the four cups. You get bored with that bullshit. You know what I mean? You're like, looking at this shit. What else is out there? I wonder where that's going. I wonder where that could take me. It leaves you in that space. And so even though for some of you, okay, so with all these cups, this very well could just strictly be romance. But for some of you, this is still a part of the journey. But I'll come back around for that. Yeah. And for some, like with this being the Four of Cups dealing to the path, I feel like again you've been disillusioned with different religions and different spiritual practices in the past. Excuse me. You just been like whatever, just totally left feeling empty, a waste of time. Didn't reveal anything with all this moon energy out here. Didn't teach you anything that you didn't already know. Didn't help you climb to the next echelon. The next level of this tower. It didn't. Left you right there stuck, feeling bored as shit, sipping on church wine and shit, eating bread. Jealous fellas. Oh man, wow. It's a good tune though. Let's see. In the fourth position, we have the King of Cups. Secret desires and wishes. Now this is an easy one, right? Because no matter how you look at it, you want something that is emotionally fulfilling. Whether if this is in your spiritual path or whether or not this is in the romantic sense. You want something that's really going to illuminate all the nuances of love. To be quite honest, like, you want to be able to see this, not just feel it. You want to be able to hold it. For whatever reason, this feels very tangible. Maybe long distance relationships in the past, or just online dating for some. But for some, this is definitely the want to get married is what I see, because that looks like a brass ring to me. Yeah, secret desires and wishes. Yeah, so for some of y'all do want to get married, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you, in the back of your minds, for those of you who were, it's just you do want to be wedded. Wedded. You want to get married. You want that part of the 3D experience. You are like longing for this shit, for that particular shit to come in. It's like you've experienced a lot so far that has been very emotionally fulfilling. Excuse me, but that particular thing has eluded you. And this here looks like a wrench, right? And it's like, for those of you where that's what you're wanting to experience, you've done the work, or that's what you're feeling. You've dug deep, you know what I mean? And you're just like, just wanting someone you can just, hook. Just a little bit, and I mean that in a good way. Hi, hi, Mixless Corner. Let me see. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Inner union, got you. Third eye open, thanks. That type, okay. Oh, that type, okay. Sorry. We're rocking. Mm-hmm. And for those of you where you're on the path, and all of this is, again, wanting that fulfillment, that spiritual nourishment. I know what that's like for sure. Where you just want that shit to feel right. You know what I mean? Like, you can read scripture or anything, holy, it doesn't matter, but it rings true. Like, it just reverberates in the spirit a certain way. And you know, you're looking for that. Where it both satisfies the logical mind and the spiritual body. It's how the cup is right at eye level, how there's a deep examination of it. You also, for since this is the secret desires and wishes part, for some, you actually just want someone to see you for who and what you really are, your full worth. That, you know, just because you're not all gushy gushy lovey dovey doesn't mean that you don't want that fucking experience, that you don't have that to offer. But you're not just gonna offer it to anyone. That cup is in a very neutral position, ain't it? It's not held too close, it's not extended out. It's like level for level. I respect the hell out of that. Meet you on your level. That's really all you want for some. And I'll see how that's, it looks like, what is that? Is that daybreak? Looks like daybreak. Yeah. Let me see what's going on. What did you really want? Ooh. Hey, ZZ. You carry your church in your heart. Maybe the first part of this was for you, because it does. I don't feel as though it was fulfilling. If church was fulfilling, you wouldn't be here right now. And I'm not knocking nobody's religion. I'm just saying I see church in any religious institution as a stepping stone for the greater spiritual work and path. I do. It's just how I feel about this shit. It's the reason why the Masonic order says you can't join unless you believe in something first. They can't teach you if you don't believe in nothing. They can't bring you into that deeper inner knowing and knowledge. Now, there's lots of folks who figure it out and don't need none of that shit. Again, those are called self-initiates. Just saying. There are more of us than you realize. Oh, I get that. Look, we have church every day, don't we? We sit in these rooms on these lobs and we bust it up and we congregate in the name of Jesus. That's church all day. Two or more gather in His name, and it's, I mean, the spiritual church. That's what we belong to. All through the Bible, right? Depending, well, that's my holy scripture. Like, I've read the Torah, but I can't say I've ever read the Quran. Although I've listened to it while shopping. Don't ask, but I have. And it's beautiful. You know what I mean? I don't have there's no bias to it. It's not what I partake in. Doesn't, but fundamentally, they all teach the same sort of blocks. Oh no, you don't have to go to that building. I feel you on that. That's always the missing piece. It always, always. Like, you can't do nothing. That's why in the magician card, right, they got all the elements plus spirit. You can't do nothing without the power of the Most High behind you, infused in it. The essence. I learned. Listen, when I figure out how to say it, I might just have to read y'all the passage. But I read something that literally explained the Immaculate Conception, and it made sense. Yup, I shit you not. Yeah, now you're like the Magnificent, and you went from the magician without God to the magician with God. That's called magnificent. Absolutely, your body is a temple. What rhymes with daybreak? Daybreak. Daybreak. Mandrake? Don't mess with me. Ciao. Oh, what I you said at first. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know what? You should feel blessed that he takes the time, that they take the time to knock you to your knees, to remind you that they're ever present and ever around. We do nothing without them. Child, look, you ain't got work. Look, Tanya, look at this Hierophant. Don't worry. We look, divine feminines is keeping their bodies holy. Look at this shit. Hands up, no touching, knees closed. Look, don't worry, baby. We got the message. I said that when I started the video. I was like, well, damn, how many of us took a unknowing vow of celibacy? Them knees tight. Amen. Yes, let God be thy glory all day. Let's see. Hidden forces. Hidden forces, we have the Eight of Cups. Hold on. Hold on. Divine Feminines, wait. Do you not know what it is that you're searching for? Do you not know why it is you have to leave some things behind? See, they be grouping these cups funny, right? Again, getting this Six of Cups reference. And, you know, the soulmate here, the past life. You don't know why you had to leave them behind in particular. If you know, talking about your counterpart, why you had to shun them. That's a shunning. Ugh. Look at them hands like, ugh. Right? Can't you just hear it go, ugh? Like, mm-mm. For some, look at that red dress. And I love red, I do. But for some, you had to leave because this person was making, as we were saying, a mockery of your purity, of your temple. You can't do that. This person took advantage of your passion. I like to remind people Christ used rude words. Don't get it twisted now. My Savior did not speak, oh, please. Oh, would you? Nah, he used a motherfucker here and there too. I promise you. I promise you. There's no doubt in my mind. The way we swear, or what they call swearing, now it is long ingrained in people. And look, it's funny how those are the first words you learn in any foreign language unofficially, right? Anyway, ain't nothing wrong with swearing. It actually relieves pain in the brain. So swear away. Yeah, for some, and for some, this is also leaving your old life behind. You still don't, it's like, even though you've done it, for some, I don't want to say resentment. It's like you're doing what you were told to do. You got the message, so you left. But there's still some fuzziness on why you had to leave your old life behind. To be quite honest, because it wasn't really making you happy. Because if it was making you happy, your ass wouldn't have left it in the first place. True or false? I, mm, Darcy, I'm going to tell you now, the end of this reading is the Seven of Pentacles. That's the final outcome. You will get the break, but all things come together in divine timing, as we all know. It's like picking at a wound. And I only say that, right? And I hate to jump ahead, but I feel like I need to. See how she's scratching the tree? Like she's trying to get blood from it. And there are trees that have red sap, but anyway. It's like scratching at the scab. See how the tree looks like a big ass scab? It's just like the Kabbalah tree of life to me. There, it's like, no, things can heal. Like, if you just stop picking at the scab of it all, right? Not judging, just saying. You wouldn't keep drawing nutrients away from the fruit that's so close to being ready to be picked. But it's like, you gotta let it heal fully. Okay, I'm gonna go back now. Yeah, the inner child is, I be like, ooh, you better listen. Told you. If you don't deal with your inner child, you're gonna end up like, go watch the Divine Sisterhood. The what is it? The Divine Yaya Sisterhood. Oh, Secrets of the Divine Yaya Sisterhood. That's what it is. Thank you for whoever said that shit. Thank you. Look, that just means you doing your job. I love haters. Just like there's somebody who be going through my videos now, hitting the thumbs down button. I think that's so cute that I can... Listen, the fact that you have the energy to do that, that you could spare that, energy's energy. Like, you ain't fucking with me. I just think the shit funny. I'm like, oh, hit a nerve, did I? Okay, I'm gonna keep carrying on. Thank you. That's all. They opinionated, but they hate you because they ain't you. I want you to remember that. You can put that on a t-shirt to remind yourself. Write that on your bathroom mirror. They hate you because they ain't you. Period. Right. It's okay. Look, it's funny, right? Because this is in a cemetery. Isn't that funny how the Eight of Cups is in a fucking cemetery in this deck? Like, you had to leave that old shit behind because actually that old connection was dead anyway. And it's like, somebody need to know that, need to feel that, need to see that. Like, that's why you had to leave, because it was dead. The death card's on the bottom of the deck. This shit was dead. It been lost its luster. Whether it was your old life or your old relationship, period, point blank. Excuse me. I ain't taken my allergy medicine in a couple days. And this broccoli doesn't always help. Anyway. Events yet to come. We got the Five of Cups. Listen, didn't I tell you about this stubbornness? So whoever isn't gelling with the reason why the shit, like, why it happened, why it was necessary, your stubbornness, right? You gonna get Godsmacked. You got your fingers in your ears like, no, I don't want to hear it. I want them back. I want them back. And look, God is like, and your Holy Mother, look, see? Holy Mother. Them two cups right there. She like, now listen here. Like, see that hand coming down? Whew. Divine Feminine. Listen. I ain't saying I'm not in this category. Shit, I hope I'm not. I don't want to be Godsmacked. Shit. I got my own issues. I just don't air everything out. Oh, no, honey, I get it. No, I come from a full family full of them. It ain't hard when you got... No, it's fine. Listen, you just hit the Big Sean button. I don't fuck with you. Jesus said you gonna hate people. Your mother, your father, your brother, listen. It's okay. You're not alone. You got your soul tribe. Look, they'll get with the program. They got lessons to be learned too. You can't keep tolerating them. How they gonna, if you know they talking shit behind you, behind your back, don't deal with them. You ain't gotta cuss them out or nothing like that. You just fall back. Look, I just stopped showing up at family functions. Don't respond to group chat, texts and shit like that. I'd be like, I really do know how y'all feel about me. So why? Look, I read body language. Go ahead and let your mouth and your face and your neck not match up. Let shit be working against each other. Go ahead and say something positive, but your head shaking no. Checkmate, bitch. It's on. You won't see me again. I'm just saying. I study body language. It's a reason why people get cut. I be like, They be like, where Cat? Don't you dare tell them where the fuck I be. And nothing about me. Good. Well, it sound like she got problems, not you. I get it, passive aggressive. I do. But either way, you know what I mean? Like, I understand she's all you have left. So you control your interactions. If she get passive aggressive, you just end the fucking visit. You're like, okay, it's time for me to go. And just do that. Literally, every time they will learn to either shut the fuck up or say something nice. Right. I'd be like, ooh, bite your tongue. Whenever I feel my right ear burn, right, the spite ear, I just put it out. I'd be like, ooh, bite your fucking tongue. So I know there are people all over the world who just bit their tongue, in that moment for no fucking reason because you shouldn't have had my name in where? Your mouth. Haha. And there's nothing in me that does not believe that they did not bite their tongue. Mouth be all swole up and shit. Mm, mm, mm. Still not getting it though. Mm-hmm. Nah. I want what I want. I want love from this person. I want love from that person. I want this person to come back. When. This is the shoulda, couldas, and wouldas. I don't hear you. Gotta be real careful with that. Because look, in your surrounding environment is the Nine of Cups. That's because, look, this shit go together like, look, it's crazy. It's crazy. 3 cups down there, right? 2 up here, right? But, hold on. I don't want to get ahead of myself. And then look. 3 cups up here, right? Wasn't you bored with some shit? Wasn't you bored with that part, that little soiree? That union anyway? That collaboration? Somebody was bored with it anyway. But you still want it for whatever reason. But there's something better right there that's trying to come in. Right? Told you that shit was dead. That shit dead. Y'all been, look, and it's been separated. Like, that's some serious distance. And totally different tombstones. Just saying. Because what you really want is trying to manifest. It's trying to come in. It wants to. You've been praying for some shit. You've been wishing for some shit. And it's right there. But for some reason, you're not seeing it. because it's not what you want it to be. It's not flower cards and candy. I could be talking to myself right now. Right. Let me see what y'all said. mm. Oh, good. Good. What were you powering through your readings? You were like trying to get them out quick, quick. Please, I look. My guys know I'm slow. They know I'm a little special. There we go. I'm like, why is it fuzzy? And so readings take however long they take. I try. Sometimes they come quick, and other times they be like, nope, go back. You missed something. They'll bring my ass back to a card and won't let me move until I find everything on that card I'm supposed to see, like on some weird edition of I Spy. Oh, I knew all them times I used to do them picture riddles when the newspaper where they give you the same picture but shit be slightly off, but not like it'd be like stripes on the top but not on the other side. That shit. I knew all that shit would pay off one day. Who knew that they was training me for this shit? Right. Attention to detail. Thank you. I'm glad I've been able to help you. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Like, let that shit go. I get it though. It's easier said. I do look. Every once in a while, I like to blame the transits. I will take no responsibility for any random thoughts that I kid you not. I will blame a transit in a heartbeat. Like, nah, that ain't me. That must be some passing energy. Whew. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because, in my opinion, if they was right, they'd be here. And they not. So, I just try to be like, nah, fuck that shit. Stop sending me energy bombs. You can leave me alone. Mm-mm. But here's the thing, right? Look. Surrounding environments is the Nine of Cups, right? Influence of others right behind it is the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, what I wanted to say is about love languages. This is important, right? And I know what you mean when you say you want someone to care for you the way you care for them. And you definitely know what's acceptable and it's not acceptable. And I am not here to counsel you against any of that shit because I don't know yet like that. They know. Like, teaching someone how to care for you. It's like I know personally I've been a jackass in some of my previous relationships where I've just gave too fucking much, just the most, and then left myself wide the fuck open to be completely taken advantage of. My fault, not theirs. That I taught them that shit. It only became their fault once I began to voice how my concerns and how things were going, and nothing had altered. Then it was their fault. So I had to learn. And it wasn't an easy lesson. Like, I repeated this shit several times before I even understood what was happening. And so, even though I'm teaching someone how to care for me, and vice versa, they're teaching me how to care for them. At the end of the day, there are things that I do like and I don't like. There are deal breakers, and there's some shit I can overlook. And I think most of us are rational in that. But there is this thing called love languages. And we all don't speak the same love language. Now, right, my ass wanted to go, well, I do X, Y, Z, right? Now, I don't ever expect a person to do for me what I just don't. It's impossible. It just is impossible. And I think a lot of y'all feel the same ways. But there are certain particular things that a person that you are involved with, especially if you're trying to build something meaningful, are cued in on that make you exceptionally happy, that bring joy to your life or whatever, it's like, oh, I really like this. Or like when someone says, oh, this is my favorite band, it would be great if that person put that as a little mental marker and went, oh, if this group, this band ever comes to town, I'll try to get good tickets. If I can't, even if they can't afford like the best tickets, the fact that they fucking remembered and thought enough to drag your, to take you to a concert, that's like, wow, gold star material. To me, that's where I am in my processing of relationships and love languages, and that, yeah, we teaching and we're learning, but there's also the acceptance of the individual. It's just, hey, Marquise. My throat chakra. Oh, so you're an earth sign. Yeah. So if yours is Virgo, are you a Virgo, honey? Because that's mine is service. That's Virgo. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss G. Child, yeah, you know about them deal breakers. We all got deal breakers. Like, oh, I got a funny deal breaker story for y'all. Not my life, though, but I'm going to share this shit. Oh, Gemini. Okay. Mercurial, though. Still. Okay. What's your moon? Never mind. You ain't got to put yourself out there like that. You ain't got to do that. That's interesting. I wonder if your life path number is 4. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Deal breaker story. So, a friend of mine, when he was young and ignorant, had this beautiful girlfriend. Beautiful. Dancer, college, working her way through, just ambitious as all outdoors. Now, this young man decided, hey, Jacob, that, no, it's an 11. Oh my gosh, you got it, a master number. Holy shit. You're a healer. Excellent. I hope you've looked into life path number 11. That is a fantastic number. Anyway, had this beautiful girlfriend. Sure did. And she was a shit. Yep. And he had just bought his first home, right? And he was real OCD, type A, anal retentive, all that bullshit, right? And she had a snack in the bed. I kid you not, like a snack. And he wigged all the way the fuck out and broke up with her. Why? Because to him, eating in the bed is a fucking deal breaker. Now, when I tell you this motherfucker still be talking about this girl, and it's been at least 15 years, that's his one that got away. Why? Because she's still the shit. She's still beautiful. She's successful. She's, you know, dated some really amazing people. I'm not, like I said, I'm not name dropping. It ain't my life, but the shit's funny. Ooh, life not. That's a challenging life path number. Not too unlike 4. Changes, sweeping changes, but things that are always in divine order, from what I remember about 9s. It's a symmetry of the numbers. Anyway, yeah, deal breakers. I feel like whether if you're on the the path of union with the Most High, you know, that, or whether or not it's a relationship, I feel like if you just release what you think it's supposed to be, and just allow yourself to feel the love, feel the rapture, all these cups circling. It's like there's so much love and joy surrounding you, and that to a degree some of you are like blocking, like you're literally closed off to it. And that's a shame, because it's everything you truly wished for. So for you, those of you on the spiritual path, that's skepticism. Some of it's just your pure skepticism that's fucking you up and blocking some of the abundance that you really want to come in, and that's actually dying to come in. Like, it's right there. Just let it come in. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Oh, there you go, Miss G. Google, right? There's apps and all sorts of stuff. I like Astro Matrix is a really, really good one. But really, you can just Google. It's a calculator. I think it's like the year you were born, your month, your day, and maybe the amount of numbers in your first name or some shit like that. I forget. There's all sorts of numbers. But Google's your best bet for getting you to a reliable place that will, you know, give you the calculator and the number. There's a really awesome book called Numerology and the Divine Triangle for all of you who are very much interested in understanding your life path number and temporary numbers and things of that. And it's by Faith Giovanni and Dusty Bunker. Numerology and the Divine Triangle. It's a $20 book, but you probably can find it cheaper. Just saying. Once you find out your path number, that's an excellent book in general. I thumb through things. No, I have not read it through and through. No, I have not. Okay. Influences of others. Ten of Pentacles. Family, right? Some of this is co-workers. Some of this, remember we were just talking about this, the haters and whatnot. See the people down there under there plotting and shit, scheming, you know, act like they supporting you, but really the whole time trying to poke you. At any given time, these people that's supposed to support you and be there for you could just, you know, throw everything off course. And for some, that is absolutely what they have been doing. And so you've been having to keep very quiet. Yeah, very quiet. And move in absolute silence for some. Literally under the cover of dark. For some of you, you've been doing your work at night. Whether this is your spiritual practices or, you know, if you... For some of this, I feel like y'all meeting up with people. But whatever. I don't... Hey, ain't none of my business. I'm proud of you. For whoever it was that was playing with some dark shit, and you know what I mean, you stopped. Congratulations. Thank you. But I think you've had to even do that slowly. That's what happens when you join up with people. It's hard to get away when you're in a group. It's hard to upgrade your philosophies, you know. But there was an open door and you took that shit. You was like, oh, I'm out. It's way back there, but you... Alright. Who had the conversation with the extraterrestrial? I'm not even fucking around. I know how this shit sounds. But you had one. You had a question. It was in your mind, rattling around when you were talking to this person or entity that it might have been, and it was. So you can email me about it, but I am very curious to hear what it is they told you. That's wild. Ooh, that's a very stable life path number. The 6, Tanya. Oh, thank you, Miss G. LP9? Are you talking Myers-Briggs language? Oh, I know. Skepticism is very much part of the rational mind. It is. It just is. It's part of this realm, the physical body. Your rising Virgo, 2 Libra moon, Scorpio sun. Ooh, hey, we're like kindred. Ooh, that is an interesting ass relationship. Buju. I can't say your first name, Shanana. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. I really am. Jacob, you said your life path number is at 3. I would say you're a little too selfless. Like you. Mm, Nighttime is your time. Okay, Darcy. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you're British. Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Interesting. I had picked up on some people from over there a few months back. That's funny. Yeah, it is the Empress. For sure. Oh, she's doing fine. She's been a little boisterous today, which is funny. But she's in the background. I'm trying to focus the cameras. If I stop touching it, it may do it on its own. Oh, congratulations. Hey, have you not to get personal in your business, but that's what we do around here. Um damn, if you struggled with pregnancy in the past, like you've had some miscarriages, don't worry about this one. I want you to know that. Baby gonna be born on time to term 9 months. Okay, because I saw that when I first pulled the cards. Okay, so cool. I was wondering who that was for. Oh, thank you, Danny. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, luckily it's your body. I see that. You praying to keep it. I get it. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Oh, wow, okay. Your boyfriend is only afraid. Honestly, this is him over here in his 5 of Cups. He's afraid that the party and the good time's going to stop. He just wants it to be 2, not 3. I see that. I feel like he might have a very strong, female influence. Like his mom might really be in his ear about this, too. I feel like it's going to work out, though. I do. I really do. Just looking at this, I feel like it's only a matter of time before he comes around to do the right thing. I think, did you leave him? No offense. Like, did you, you told him about this? And if not, if you haven't, you may end up walking away from him for a little bit till he comes to his senses to do the right thing, ready to make this home for y'all. Because there is a genuine connection. There is. There is. Have y'all been together a few years? It's like puppy love turned to mature love. Good. Keep your boo boo. Keep your baby. Wow. 2 years and 22. Wow. Yeah, okay. He's gonna come to his senses. Your prayers are heard. I know you're praying on this, and you're praying very fervently. They're being heard, okay? They are. I want you to know that. I feel very comfortable looking at what I'm looking at. Tell you a change is gonna come. Yes, it is. Look at this. Death card, 3 of Cups, King of Wands. Look. The King wanna have them fucking kids around him, right? Mm-hmm. It's okay. He's gonna celebrate fatherhood very soon. And he's gonna feel real bad. There's 2 of y'all with these pregnancies, maybe 3 in the room. Um, Trying to crush it. Careful, careful. Watch your drinks. Watch your fucking drinks. There is that fucking abortion pill, the RU486. Watch your fucking drinks. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I don't think that's for. I don't know, but that just came through. So if you know your boyfriend ain't above a move like that, somebody boyfriend ain't above that move. I feel like he's done this before. Sorry, that's 2. That's the 2 extremes. One's gonna come to their senses and be very happy about it. The other one's gonna do something real fucking sinister to try to get you to lose this baby. Like give you not the morning after pill, but the RU486. Oh my god. Okay, good. Oh my god. Child, your energy so fucking strong. That shit came through so clear. Damn. He's convinced at least, I want to say he's done that at least 3 other times. At least. At least. With different people. That's what that felt like. King of Wands, you know, you get around. Let me see. Other influences. Ten of Pentacles. That's work. That's family. That's all them people that's, you know, scheming. Trying to outmaneuver you. They can't. I wouldn't even worry about that. Spiritual forces. The Lovers. I love that. Mm, mm, mm. For those of you on this divine journey, like the solo journey, where this is not about you in a romantic relationship at all, where this is truly just about you mastering your masculine and feminine energies within. Mm. I feel like you about to get like a little dose. You know, the snake is biting the masculine here. I feel like for some, this is like a next level in your Kundalini awakening. You about to experience some all new shit. And alright. Alright. Prepare yourself, okay? For those of you on the path who are in separation, right? But you are in a telepathic communication with your divine partner, and you know this. Like, there's no ifs, ands, doubts about it. You're 100% aware. This is going to apply to you. You are about to experience what I like to call psychic sex, okay? You are. Period, point blank. It's going down. This is the new Kundalini activation you're about to get. Yeah, you about to experience something a hell of a lot more than talking, okay? Congratulations, because anyway. Mm, 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 mm. That shit's amazing. Shit your light body can do. That's all I'm going to say about that. But that's for y'all on the path. You're about to experience this. Really. You're about to merge two fucking worlds. See? You're about to cross over into some otherworldly shit. You really are. Decent. Oh, yeah. Sauna. Ooh, love a sauna. Love a sauna. I really do. And for those of you where this is about a relationship, where this you're still focused more so on union, your spiritual forces, right? The serpent to me is coming across as a test or temptation, right? And we love that, right? These lessons and the blessings. But I feel like it's going to be your divine masculine, divine feminine. I feel like there's a spirit about to use your divine masculine. You know, that spirit of sensuality and seduction. It's cuffing season. I feel like your divine masculine's about to come make an attempt because of old Satan, you know. Come fuck with you a little bit. Cap you up. Be careful with that. Because this is lust. It truly is. This person misses your energy and can't get enough of your love, babe. Aw. Okay. You got your charger? 88. Okay. Alright. Thank you. So there's a light for every person in the room. Thank you. Thank you. But that's significant. 88. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. The test could be that still waters actually run deep. Mm. There's a clear reflection, right? You see the mountains in the background. You see it reflecting off the water. This, your twin, your mirror image, right? You know, I feel like that slight ripple at the coastline there, right? Water's edge, the break. That little ripple. Hmm. I know it's a wrinkle in time, but I'm getting a ripple in time. I'm sorry. I gotta know. What is this ripple? Ooh. What is this ripple? See, when shit gets you, right, you gotta go with it. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Don't play with me. Seven of Swords. Look, there he is. Didn't I tell you? Look, Four Swords. Five of Pentacles. That's why I said I feel like this is a test. Because it's cuffing season. And this person is, you know, feeling. They're being used, like I said. They really are. They're being led. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The dark horse, really. Being guided to reach out, to extend this offer, this invitation. Look, here's the thing. Look how the Emperor looking at the Seven of Swords here. Like, why he looking like he looking for an exit? Ain't even made his approach, right? But already looking for an exit. Tiptoeing. Like, careful. Careful with this. Because I feel like, see the Four Swords? You have one here, you have two over here isolated, and you have these three grouped together. The Four Swords over here. So I feel like you got somebody, your divine counterpart is being used right now to break your peace. Or will be used in some way. Because see, it's barred communication, right? It's almost like if they still got it. With no intention, because the Five Swords are together. It's like it's a scheme. With no intention on actually maintaining anything. See? So any potential, see the Two Pentacles, how they're pretty much at the same level. How it has the appearance that there's not going to be any juggling like you would see with the Two of Pentacles. But see, there's still something very immature. Because it's elevated. There's still a selfishness. There's still an imbalance. Not even just speaking of the escapism. Yeah, see, look how they even the Four of Swords have. You have the Three Swords here and the one here, see? The reason why I say it's because I feel like this person knows that you would actually respond. You're not spiteful like that. If this person reached out, if you haven't blocked them officially, even if you don't have the number in the phone anymore, right? You would answer the phone. You would still speak to this person. You would show no animosity or ill will. And I think that actually bothers this person. Remember how I was saying about not messing with the scab? Letting it heal? I feel like your divine masculine is very guilty of messing with this scab. And you're the scab. It wants to open his wound back up. See the crypt? How it's cracked? How the dead body's on top? What are you, a vampire? Where's the sun going down? Is it time to feed? Oh, shit. I told you. I felt that. Divine Masculine was out of energy. And it's, like I said, it's cuffing season. But it ain't really. It's like, need a fix, need a drink. Come drink from your well. Careful. Yeah. This person's in need. Look. I'm telling you, their energy levels are low. Be careful. They have a void. This, be careful. I do. I really do feel like it's test time. It's a temptation, but it's a test. How about that? It's both. Let me see what y'all been saying. You wouldn't want to see through walls, trust me. But if you did, you can pray for that power. They'll give it to you. I just hope you know what you're asking for. I promise. Look, Darcy, I'm newsy. I admit that shit all day, every day. I really do. But I prayed for a lot, and all I'm gonna say is they gave me everything I prayed for, and I'm grateful, and I feel blessed. But it is no small feat having this much information. Just telling you about everything and nothing. Bite your tongue. Good. Always invest in yourself. I know you're speaking of literal walls, but you'd be surprised. I'm telling you. Listen, your third eye is a powerful fucking tool. See? See? Tiffany know what I'm talking about. Mmm. I'm not even talking about glass ones, okay? Oh, well, concrete's different. He might have some extra shit in that concrete. You never know. You can usually see. Then I would think the combination of the iron from the rebar and the concrete. And he might even have some quartz countertops. Does he have quartz countertops? Yeah, y'all ever wonder? Granite's great anchor, great for money. But if you want psychic protection and shield your home, granite, depending on the color marble, you know. Oh, I have one of those. The 7, yes. The Super 7, I got one of those. Oh, Darcy, you funny. So many things you would like to know. So be careful with these spiritual forces. You know, for some of you, this is a test, and this spiritual force is about to use your divine masculine is, you know, still keeping him in balance, but he's allowing it. So make sure you can you see it for what it is. That this motherfucker is depleted in his energies, okay? Like literally, and he is coming to suck up some of yours, literally. When you gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker? Mm-hmm. That's terrible. They snooped to some low levels. Oh, okay. Well, ask for confirmation and be specific about the confirmation. Although I found him depleted. Yeah, they all a little depleted right now. Hold on, before I scroll that far. All right, Darcy. Let me explain how my recent experience with confirmation. Now, I did a video 3 months ago because I went back and watched part of it today, and I have to finish it. Where I was playing I Spy, Smoky Quartz Edition, and I had a small one, a small dark one, and I don't know if I still have it, but I think I might have given it to one of my friends. But let me see, real quick. Yeah, no, I gave that one to her. Okay, on vacation. Because she needed a smoky quartz in her fucking life. I hope she appreciates it because it is a powerful fucking stone. But anyway, but that stone gave me a lot of information. Gave me information about the Isis temples and different things. Right? That's 3 months ago. And the reading is like, what? I was confused as shit. But I got confirmation of that reading today when now it was also not just confirmation of the reading but of other things that had been coming to me in downloads. Some things are far-fetched by the average person, but even to my skeptical analytical mind it's kind of like okay, put a pin in that, we'll come back to it. But I got confirmation. Now what they did was offer me an insight, a peek into a channeled manuscript that I actually purchased, right? Had been in my shopping cart forever and a day, and I finally decided, alright, fuck it, let me just go ahead and order it. Okay. So when the book came and I started reading, it started triggering all this shit. All these images and information, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then I began to like fucking sit in my living room and cry, because I was just so overwhelmed, and I was so grateful for the confirmation. So you will get it. It may take longer than you think it should, but you will get it, okay? Seven of Pentacles is how we end this reading. It is about divine timing. Just be patient. Be patient. It's not even time to pull the sack from the tree. You might not get your confirmation till spring. As a matter of fact, since I'm going to look at that as divine timing card, because it is. Second time hearing Miss Parker. Oh, yeah, he wants them cheeks. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. You cracking up. Uh-huh. Confirmation. Well, listen. Smoky quartz. It's not really what stones is for Isis. I didn't get into all of that. I was just messing around with a smoky quartz because they do reveal some deep things. They're a very strong protection stone, but the stone itself had a map. Every other side, every other facet, there was etching. It looked like coastlines and sky and like it was a very vivid map. And so as I began to scry and because I pulled out my pendulum. I wanted to know what part of the world. The crystal told me it was from the Philippines, but the story itself was coming from the deep interior of Russia. And what I got was some sort of sex cult and this, that, and the third. But no, it was so much more than that. Because again, I got my hands on the manuscript, and now it makes so much more sense. And that does involve the Temple of Isis and the cult of Isis from way back when. But that's a whole different thing. But I got the confirmation. But again, they had given me a peep, and like a long peep into it. But at the same time, I couldn't make heads or tails of it because it's not this lifetime. All I was doing is getting the information. But here it is 3 months later, and it's all being confirmed. Not just through the manuscript, but again, I was getting downloads about this information, but because of the times in which I've grown up in under patriarchy, I am coming out of that as a dominant and submitting myself to the absolute of the divine feminine. And so through that process, she has blessed me in ways that I can't even begin to put into words. But the knowledge, the wisdom is absolute with all of this. It's crazy. But you will get your confirmation. Honestly, it won't. I don't know what you want confirmation on, but I'm telling you right now, it'll be in the spring. Because what is it? April through June 1st is sapping season, or whenever. Listen, whenever they get the maple from the trees, the sugar, like the actual syrup, whether it's birch or whatever they get, the sap is when you're gonna get your answer. Oh, thank you. Hmm. Oh, I have carrion too. I have. That's what this is. This large heart. That's what that is. That stone there. I think it is. Although it keeps trying to tell me it's a mix of that and jasper. Look, I picked up this piece of smoky quartz for $5. Right? You'd be surprised. Yep, I have a large hand too. $5. See, when you meant to have stuff, it come to you inexpensively. Um, in due time, you'll get your financial freedom. In due time, you're just going to bide your time with the whole being rationed out your income. I don't know if you're on some sort of allowance, but you'll be fine soon. Maybe in a year. Oh yeah, if it's a download, you'll get confirmation. And look, oh gosh, here's another confirmation I got today, right? I started watching this crazy movie on Amazon called The Celestine Prophecy. Child, go watch that. Celestian, excuse me, they corrected me. The Celestian Prophecy. Okay, go for it. Watch that shit. It taps into all this shit. It's crazy. What's your astrology again? Do you have Scorpio? You said something. Is that you? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, somewhere in there. Darcy, that's for you. Well, apparently, are you trying to start a business like a storefront with what your Yes, Scorpio. That's Miss G. Taurus, Gemini. You don't have any I have to look then. Cusper. Bless your crazy ass. I love you, and I say that with mad respect, but you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like you want to be so grounded. You really do, but you always feel pulled in different directions. Ooh, I love you. It ain't easy to be you. Not sure. Okay. Don't worry about it. Listen, even I want you to test that spirit. Whatever that download was, you need to test the spirit because that's a very terrible thing. And so challenge the spirit more than look for confirmation. See what else they can tell you. Hmm. No, wait, are you trying to start like a storefront for your recycling business? Like the treasures you find with your nursing, and I will. Okay. Are you like a year from being finished your program or something, or because it goes from the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, and then it jump. You know, we have the 10 out here. So either maybe you got a year in, and then maybe you had to do a pause, and now you have 3 years to go, something like that. Okay, okay, you gonna be fine, like more than fucking fine, more than fine, more than fine, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it. Keep your focus on your studies. Keep your eye on the prize. Okay. Oh no, you're gonna be fine. It's you real. Yeah, more fine. I'm understating it. You already doing the hard work. It's all gonna play out just the way you want it. Keep that confidence. Keep that assuredness. Okay. I still think you're gonna find a treasure. I do. I feel like somebody gonna discard something that's real fucking valuable, and you gonna find it. It might even be a figurine or a statue, honestly. Like somebody grandparent or parent dies, and these people, I don't want to say they're celebrating, but they're just trying to get what they can get. These little fucking money grubbers. This is sure the place you're gonna find this item, and actually, it's gonna be worth a pretty penny. Did you say you have clarion as a stone? I hope you carry it with you. It's a really good grounding stone. Yeah. It might even be somebody kids that accidentally threw it out while they was playing. But whatever it is, it's valuable. And it's actually gonna help you pay some bills. Like big time. Let me see what we got. Grand, 7, 6. Listen, I look. I know this is real specific, but this item that you're gonna find, it might be worth upwards of like $1,300. It could be more, but it's definitely worth over $1,000. Might be something inside the figurine. I don't fucking know. Could be a stone, cause that did kind of look like a ruby. Who knows? But you're gonna find something valuable at work. That's cool. Okay. Yes, you, Darcy. Yes, all that was for you. Um, that's why I kept saying, you sure you don't want to do something with the recycling business? Because that's what I feel real strong. Don't listen to nobody that tell you otherwise either. It's a great idea. I see you got some naysayers. Yes, Darcy. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. I'm sorry. It keeps unfocusing every time I tap the scroll. Yes. Let's see. The final outcome, right, for everybody, for the divine feminine, what's coming in. For those of you on the spiritual path, this is a true exercise of patience. I had an experience like this earlier today. At the dollar store, and there were all these kids, and they all had their little baskets and all had their little money, and there was an adult with them, and they were just being children, rambunctious and energetic. And I decided to laugh instead of, you know, poo-poo on their youthfulness. What I didn't like was their disrespect of merchandise that they didn't want anymore. I wish their parent would have corrected them to put it back or give it to the lady and say, I don't want this. You know, and I understood what the woman was doing. She was teaching them how to conduct business, how to do monetary transactions in the real world. You know, these kids were school age, but they were still young. I think the eldest he might have been no more than 11. If that, he could have just been tall for his age. He could have just been a tall 8. But either way, the little girls were, I don't know if they were siblings, but they were more advanced emotionally and more extroverted. And there were 2 of them, so you know how we get when we together, girls. And a friend of mine joined me while I was waiting in line, and I was on my phone. And so he somehow thought I was irritated by what I was observing. I was more irked with the fact that the cashier was moving like fucking molasses, but whatever. I had nothing else to do, so whatever. And again, I just kept going back that no, this is proper. You have to. We did the same thing um, with our own kid. You know what I mean? Like you teach them that. That's what you do. You know, teach them how to go to the store, how to get change, and how to interact with salespeople and that sort of thing. Um, but it was an exercise in patience because another cashier had opened up, and I could have jumped and ran down there, but no, I'm committed. I'm in it to win it. Fuck it. I knew what was happening. It was this shit. 7 of Pentacles. You sowed your seeds. You see it growing. Yeah, I'm next in line. You see that. Just have a little patience. Everything gonna work out the way it's supposed to. It will. You don't have to stand there and watch the fruit grow. What they say, a watch pot don't boil. Right? You don't have to keep picking at the bark, seeing if it's alive. You know what I mean? It is. It's thriving. The potential of making a mess out of things is there if you don't come into this space of receptivity, of openness, of passive energy. I know. That's hard to tell some go-getters, ain't it? But when I say passive, I mean spiritual passivity. Allowing things that are divinely meant for you to flow to you. Being open to it in all its various forms. You know, have the understanding that things could trickle in. You know, one of these could come to harvest one at a time, or they could all drop together. You know what I mean? But the idea is to be prepared for either. Not potentially making things that should be potentially beautiful and abundant into something that has the potential to let pestilence in and disease, since we're talking about the tree. And that could spoil all your hard work and all your fruit. You know. And for those of you where this is relationship based, right? Only time will tell where this person's true intentions lie. Like I said, to me, what I picked up is that this person, that these divine masculines, collectively are energetically depleted. They've been out there in the world sharing themselves, maybe both physically and spiritually, with God knows what. And here they drained asses come to siphon some of your beautiful pureness. And only time will tell if that's all it is, or if this person has truly gone through this transformation, and if this union will truly last and go the distance. But I will say, right, if you, for those of you who are not pregnant, you know, if you do couple with your divine masculine, you see this. Hey, ZZ, wasn't you asking about twins? Mm-hmm. For some of you, you already have a child with this person. There's a potential for two more. Mm-hmm. And for some of y'all just straight up, you just, you don't want to fall for a trap. But some of y'all are straight lying to yourselves. You don't actually want to be single. You don't. And it's okay. There's no shade in that shit. No harm in it. It's okay. Only time will tell if this is real peace that you have manifested. So you have to take your time. You will. You will absolutely have to take your time. Mm-hmm. You will have to take your time. Let me see what we got. What you sorry for? Don't be sorry. Hey. Love child, yeah. Wow. Because the other side isn't what we think it is. It's not. He's, mm-mm. Okay, cool. Oh God, two more. Yeah, well, like I said, to me that snake really does feel very dark. It does. It feels heavy. Like some poison got in. Well, Fertile Myrtle, Scarlet Rider, you be careful. Don't be nervous about it. Yeah, so you, Darcy, if that's a very heavy energy, you have to be very, very careful about any interaction with a person carrying that. That is really some nasty shit to deal with. So you be real careful. You be real careful. Alright, I'm gonna use a Starman and see what else is coming. Oh gosh, I know how this deck is. What else is out there, Holy Spirit, the Divine Feminine? Collectively, they would like to know. I would like something positive, please, but I am open to receive whatever guidance you have for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more. Thank you. Princess of Swords. So either we got messages or watching. I kind of feel that's a little bit of a shadowy sort of background. Princess of Swords, Sacred Clown, which is the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. We got communication, some fresh communication coming in. Oh shit. Oh shit, could be about a new job. Could be. Beautiful. So how many of y'all have given up on your manifestations? Huh? Hi, Shantae. All right, number one. Let's say this. I have a All right, y'all may not be as cynical as I am when it comes to matters like that. Now, I didn't realize this is what I was doing, but this is what I did. You know how when you supposed to call a demon out, and once you do that, they have to reveal itself and they go away. Well, that's kind of what happened. I was in a relationship a long time ago, and this person tried emotional. I mean, he tried all sorts of types of abuse and control, but anyway, he tried the emotional form of abuse with the suicide issue. And this is a very sensitive subject. I'm not downplaying anyone. If you have mental health, get yourself some help ASAP. I'm not that sort of counselor. But I'm just telling you in terms of spiritual warfare what was done. Now, this person had been playing on my emotions with this for a while at that point. And I got fed up with it. Like, at first I was very reactive to it. Like, oh no, like real reactive to it. But then, you know how they say there's such a thing as righteous anger? Well, righteous anger swelled up in me about this because I couldn't take it anymore. And so one day, I might have shared this in another video, I decided to call his bluff. Now, I'm not telling you to do what I did. I'm telling you this is the art of my spiritual warfare and my strategy. Now, he had done this so many times, I was very confident that he lacked the cojones to do it. And so I ripped the phone, at the time, a hardwired phone, a landline, out the wall. I opened up every bottle of pills that we had. I lined them all up on the bathroom counter for him because he was in the bathroom sobbing like a child. I put all the sharp objects in the bathroom with him. And I closed the door and locked it. And left him in there. And listen, again, I'm not condoning this sort of behavior. I'm telling you that this particular situation was abuse. It was emotional and mental manipulation. This was not a cry for help. It really was not. This person had issues, deep-seated issues at the time. And so when I did that, by calling its bluff, whatever was housed within him, let me tell you, he never did it again. Ever. To me nor another person. Why? Because he had been liberated from that terrible, terrible spirit. Because when it came down to it, his actual spirit, the one that still contained the seed of the Most High, was still in him, and it wanted to live. He himself wanted to live. And so, checkmate in that round of spiritual warfare. I'm just saying. Hold on, I'm reading comments. Oh no, have more faith in that. Mm. It means there's something within him that was so full of light, joy, and beauty that something latched onto him to steal it. Remember, I know some people say the opposite of love isn't hate. They say it's indifference. But it's still a powerful, passionate emotion. It's usually fueled by jealousy. Hi, Chantelly. There you go. That's exactly Chantilly Lace. Yes, yes, yes. That's the truth. Believe and let go. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading comments. I'm just. I can't. I gotta go. All right. Sorry. I want to focus. Sorry. Be considerate. All right. And for some, all right. Some of you have given up on your manifestation. Some of you are having trouble with transmutation of the energy. Not certain that you're doing it right. You're overthinking it, honestly. It's like she said, believe and let go. I like to use set it and forget it. And remember those infomercials? They would heat the pot up on the stove, get it to the right temperature, put that double lock on it, and then they would demo it like, oh, put it in the freezer. Do this, do that, right? Okay. That's manifestation. Simple. It really is. But unlike the pot, it actually works. It actually works. You ain't got to think about it again. You just know that if it serves your highest and greatest good, it's coming to you. And honestly, the strongest manifestations I've found that come through are those that serve the benefit of mankind when they are fully removed from you. Yeah, you might benefit in a trickle down sort of way, but when you thinking about the whole, things come through very strongly. For some, if you're having this inner child, this poor baby. Oh, Darcy, this is you. Oh, your energy's so strong, honey. I do not believe that download was authentic. I don't. I believe that information came to you to actually block you, to fuck you up, to put a big old gaping hole in your head to keep you from being able to focus. So stop that shit. That's the key right there. That's what's been blocking everything. For some, this is a change in direction on this is no longer coasting. No longer just allowing the current to take you where it's going to take you. This is actively guiding the ship. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I like that. Welcome. Interesting. For some, you're about to get some communication on why some new opportunity didn't get off the ground. Hmm. But it was for your betterment, honestly. But it's about to become real clear on why. I feel as though you had a couple people. I want to say they were in cahoots. But you already felt this, like you sensed it or something. Yeah, but it was a spiritual block. I will tell you that this came from the big guy, from the big gal. You're supposed to be in a higher position than what you were. Oh, maybe this is a job opportunity. Maybe you actually didn't apply for a position that was worthy of you. Okay. You actually offer much, much more. You put so much passion and effort and just mindfulness into any endeavor. Like, really. I feel like you really did outshine your competition. But I feel like for some, for this is definitely pertaining to a job, that it would have been unjust to who you really were to give you such a low position. I believe this company is actually going to offer you something bigger, better. Huh? That's funny. I don't know who this is for. I feel like this is just some extra cards I pulled. So whoever this is resonating with. And for some, you might get recruited, like scouted, like somebody might reach out to you, like you might get an email or something like that. Like if you've been feeling like something big is coming, like money or something like that, but you don't have none, but you keep feeling it, like something big's coming. Oh, and on the other side of that, if you haven't heard from this company, take the initiative and call to see why. Because I have a feeling they're going to actually reward you, not only for reaching out, but again, it's like, how do you tell someone that they're overqualified and that they. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, y'all. Let me say this. Because the King of Pentacles is sitting right here. And like I said, for some of y'all need to change what you're trying to manifest. If it's just riches, right? It's funny, right? Because it's like, there are... Okay, the Justice is out here, right? But we have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, right? So we have Big Papa. We have King Casanova. And I'll lovingly call her Cleopatra, the Queen of Wands. You have to unify yourself. You actually have to ground your emotions. See the anchor here, the King of Pentacles? See how even the King of Cups, you see how at the soul level, it's being pulled to this cup, but the cup's on the ground. It's not in just the ether somewhere floating. It's grounded emotions. See the lightning bolt on his head there? Like, there has to be some enlightenment about this. See how it's just, oh, coming off his head? Let me see. Hold on, look. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. This is about the job. Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Empress, Three of Pentacles. Hey, that looks like good news on the job fronts. Nothing can stop you. You on your way up. Okay, good. Yo, that question was right on around for y'all. It was like popping through as I was trying to put the other information out. I was like, no, work. What's up with the money? Speak it. Speak positively. This is that knowing energy. That's why somebody's manifestations are all fucked up. Like, you gotta be open. Look. See how she got her hands propping her bosoms up. She's nurturing herself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You good? Yes. Yes. That's good news on the work front. Okay. Can y'all breathe easy now? Can you breathe easy now? Please. Please. Yeah, you gotta balance your head and your heart. It's the same thing. Yeah. Like, your shit split like a mug. For some, you have to come to grips with whatever issues you have pertaining to sex right now. I don't know what your hang up is, but I got my own. That's why I'm not. For some of you, you just know that you're like powering up in some way by abstaining. Like, you feel stronger. Y'all, look how this one is beating the panther. Somebody coming to beat that kitty. That's so funny. That's what's coming for one of y'all. Don't tell me no different. It's one of y'all getting dick down. That's all I'm saying. Hey, that's the card, sir. What's that? I'm hearing R. Kelly. My mind's telling me this. My body's telling me that. Like, seems like you're ready. I'm sorry. That's what they played. Seems like you're ready. And for some, this is because you've really taken a stance. You like, nah, I'm not doing this. You've just really gotten control of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. You trying to block out them bitches. That's funny. And when I say that, I mean your girlfriends, your former friends, your associates, your compadres. Because they still be going out, turning up. And you over here, like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. An island unto yourself. But that's okay. Because I feel as though you are being elevated to a beautiful place. I see a lot of healing coming in, though. I do. Particularly with your romantic interests, honestly. I do see a reunion, a reconciliation. I do. Mm. It's gonna be magical. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be magical. Sorry. Let's see. Told y'all. Good. By manifesting self-love, you'll manifest true love. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's the whole point to the journey, Scarlett. Unification within ourselves, both divinely masculine and divinely feminine simultaneously, energetically speaking. Let me see. Honestly, I think your mom helping you with the thrift store is going to surprise you how useful she could be. Does she have experience as management somewhere? Like, I feel like she's done something like this. Like some sort of retail before. Where she's had to have dual roles or something like that. Let me just say. Tell me. I don't know what there's. If your mom did help you, I believe it would only be for a short time, though. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I think there's a lot she can show you. She has a lot of experience and knowledge to offer you to help you build the business. A piece of the business. Are you thinking of giving her a piece of the business? Yeah, you right, you did. Good. Keep working on you. That's how you know you guys mirror each other. So if you're working on you energetically, you should already sense he's working on himself. It's okay. They have to go into the cave. Divine masculine. It's true. They have to go in. Yeah, don't chase anyone. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome. Ah, okay. You know, your mom may just want to give you a piece of her business then. In due time, though. She's got a lot to teach you, though. She really does have a lot to offer. She really does. Very smart woman, that one. Knows a thing or two about money. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I get that. But listen, your mom vibing, and like she you know she the prima. Mm, she the head honcho. You know what I mean? Like that's your mama. And look, it took me a long time. I used to tell people, I said I love my mom. I said, but I don't like her. It took a long time. Like we cool now. We cool now, but every once in a while, one of her alter egos show up, and I have to remind her. I said, "You know, I still don't like you, right?" But yeah, she know I'm talking to that particular personality. I don't play that game. It's okay. But if you can come together for business, like really, if you can, like, it would take you guiding it to that point, though. I think by working together in that fashion, you would build mutual respect for one another. It's gonna take some time though. But I have a feeling she does want to give you a piece of her business. Or maybe if she's that sort of person, maybe it's the other way and she would want a piece of yours to help you. I don't know. But there's something about a piece of a business. Oh, good night. Good night. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you hung in there that long. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You would say no to knowing about money. I don't know. Showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, man. I don't know. I would say you're probably more savvy with the King of Pentacles just sitting out here front and center. Um, but there's still some sort of experience. Like, nah, there's some knowledge, some real. It holds weight. Maybe she real skilled at hiding money. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. Your mama could be sitting on a small mint and just because you bailed them out don't mean, you know what I mean? I ain't judging. There's a lot of fucking pentacles out here. But I do see, look, it did go from the 8 to the 7, so there was a decrease, right? But it's still that's a lot of pentacles. When she get her little cut. Yeah, you would be, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's more like working for her. But eventually it would be yours. Yeah, you know what's best. You actually know how to make that business survive long term. You got some great ideas apparently. You do. Okay. Y'all funny. Hold on, let me see what else is going on out here. Mm. For some of y'all, when this communication comes in, you're gonna jump. You are. You're just gonna be like, okay, let's go. Need a little fun. If your divine masculine call, it's gonna change everything. It really is. Hmm. Continue to focus on self-love for sure. For sure. It's like pulling them in. Like I was saying to Chantilly, I think it was. Continue. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it keeps unfocusing. Anyway. Alright, y'all. Let me get out of here. It's been real fun. Oh, you're very, very welcome. I so appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I do, I do. Light and love to you all. I appreciate your donations and your personal bookings. You can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. I think you can find me at Tell All Your Business Tarot on Instagram. If not, you can search Busy Bee Digital. I know you can still search that. Yeah. All right. I love y'all. Good night.